Hello everyone. Today I am going to present a case story of childhood malnutrition status focusing on stunting in Bangladesh. This presentation also highlighted socio-demographic factors contribute the reduction of burden of stunting in Bangladesh over the past 2 decades. The best part is I will use my own created Shiny apps to analyze this large data. So here is the outline of the presentations. So we know that according to the UNICEF, 419 million under 5 children around the world are affected by stunting. Stunting mainly means the children do not achieve their full growth potential in terms of low height for age. So in Bangladesh, the burden of stunting has significantly reduced last 2 decades, according to the impact of socio-demographic characteristics. And we know that the large data set manual analysis and presentation is more large data set. The scenario is more common in resource poor settings. So while the R programming is mainly working on the some excellent features for analyzing and presenting clinical data in a meaningful way. And R Shiny is the R package that bridges the gap between the data analysis and in the user engagement. So we know that the R Shiny in this presentation, using R Shiny apps, we can create the mentioned publication of the tables and figures within a minute from the large epidemiological dataset. The main objectives of this case study is to demonstrate the trajectory of the stunting status in Bangladesh over the past 2 decades using R Shiny apps. And the specific objectives are to present the basic characteristics of the study participant and explore the association between socio-demographic factors and stunting status. The BDISS is a large national representative survey that collects imported health and socio-demographic indicators for Bangladesh. For this case study, data from 6 different years, BDISS 2004, 7, 11, 14, 17, and 2022, were downloaded from DISS program, following their rules for access. The BDISS 2022 data was made available only a week ago, so no papers or article or research paper have been published yet on it. This makes the 2022 data available for the providing new insight into the current situation in Bangladesh. The total number of participants in this study, all 6 surveys, is 37,777, and the distribution are showing here. So those are the variable for need for this case study. The response or outcome variable is stunting status, which is defined as any children with a height for age HAS score is less than -2 standard deviation, then it called stunted. Otherwise, it called not stunted. And we keep only 4 socio-demographic factors such as children age in month, children's sex, residence, mother's educations. It is the data analysis app built by R using Shiny package with many libraries. Here I am just taking a snapshot to overview it. The app is still under development and many modifications and will be needed to add extra features. However, I believe it is suitable for basic health data analysis at this stage. So let's dive into Shiny apps for objective-wise data analysis. Can you see my screen, our studio?
Yes, we see our studio.
Okay, this is the pre-coded code here for the data. I'm just run the app. Okay, my Shiny apps are here. Are you able to see the apps? Hello, can you see my screen?
Yes.
For the data analysis
Yes,
apps?
we can see.
Okay, this is the data analysis apps, which mainly I separate the univariate, bivariate, multivariate analysis portion. And for the univariate analysis, I also use the filter option. So if I want to see the univariate analysis for the categorical variable present the frequency distribution. So just click on it and it shows the stunted and not stunted. And we remember that this is the 6 years data, which overlapped, not overlapped. So this is the combined data. So we need to year-wise to see the year-wise comparison. So we will select the year, and it is the overall data. If I click just our 2004 data, so we will see in 2004 the stunting status in Bangladesh is 51%. So that means the 100 of children are 51 being stunted. And we will see the 2022, then I'm just click on it and it shows the result, and it reduces 23.5%. So the 100 of children, only 23 children are stunted. So this is the historical change over the past 20 years. So if I want to input analysis, like any analysis, age groups, sex, education, year, residence, just click on it and the output is here. And this is the 2022 data. Okay, if I want to 2017 and 2022, just click on it and it will add it and the result are here. So for the univariate analysis, it is the very useful apps and time consuming app. So if I want all the analysis for the variable perspective or the analysis perspective on the objective wise, so it is very easy. Okay, so for the plot, we will see just select the categorical variable and it shows the frequency distribution and bar chart. If I want to see the numerical variable age, then it will see 0 to 59 month under 5. Okay, so can I am just click on it and it will shows the analysis output, the figure. Okay, so this is the univariate portion, and I will separate the bivariate analysis also. The dependent variable is stunting status, and the year variable is the x variable is year. Then it shows the year-wise analysis. But I need to year variable here and stunting status here. Then I can see the overview of the last 4 decades, the last 2 decades. Just take some time. Hello, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, it takes so times because you know that the R-Shiny is very powerful software package, and the dataset is very high, so that it provides some times. Okay, so if I go
No
again
worries.
and select the year video and see, sorry, the year video here and the static status here. See, in the 2004, the stunted people, children are 51%, and in 2007, it reduces 43%. In 2011, 40%, and 2014 is 36%, and 2017 is 31%, and 2022 it reduces 23%. So this is the primary objectives of this case study. Basically, I want to show the apps overview, so that these analysis are done. So all the bivariate analysis you can do, just select here the sex and stunting status, then it will be shown here. So if you see the age group here, so it's added the age group here. So this is the very important apps, I think. And if you click the age numerical variable, it shows your specified summary distribution. I applied mean, standard deviation, median, interval variance, minimum, maximum. Okay, so if you put sex here, if you sex are not applicable. The education, so education is added here. Okay, So all are analyzable, all are the significant variable for the male female also. So for the bivariate plot, if I apply here, so we will see the comparison of stunting. Here the red color is not stunted, color is stunted. So you see that the in 2004 it is high, the stunted is 51%, and finally in 2022 23%. So this is the bivariate plot. So if you want to just click on it, and you will see the variable wise bar plot also. And finally, the impact of socio-demographic factor, we need to go multivariate analysis. So if you apply the logistic regression, the variable is categorical, then you will apply the logistic regression. So the starting status is dependent variable, and you will click the predictor variable. So if I click age group, the unadjusted relationship of age, then you just click on it. So it shows the unadjusted relation, but you remember it is the combined data. So you need to specify, because all the combined data are given not informative results. So if you want to see the scenario of 2004 in Bangladesh, then you click on it, and the age group or like education. So you see that it takes some times, because you know that it is the very powerful, you need more powerful tools. So okay, so we will see in 2004 the high educated mothers are reference category, and never went to go is more risk. It's like 7 times more higher produce the stunted child in the mothers who never went to school than the higher educated mother. So if I see this picture on the 2022, so then we see that the new information in Bangladesh, because these data are not published anywhere. Okay. So we see that the higher educated person and the never went to school of those mother is produce 5 times more stunted people. So it reduces something, and we applied that those are the statistically significant. So if you want to adjust anything, just click on it and it adjusts. So this is the very I think is useful apps, okay, for the analysis for univariate, bivariate, multivariate analysis. If I apply the just click age group, then it also adjusts. So for the for 2 or 3 minutes, you can do 100 of logistic regression or linear regression. If you select here the numerical variable, then it will shows your linear regression. Okay, so we know that the forest plot are mainly visualize the interpreting of the modeling results. So in the plot section, I will apply the forest plot, and forest plot are not for the available for panel graphs, so that I include here the here the filter variable, and I will filter here the 2004. And if I want to see 2022, then the same result are presented graphically, and the stunting and the relationship impact on age group are also the education. So if I click on just education in 2022, you see the same result. This is the reference line 1, and those are the more risk. So higher educated mother are less risk than the never went to go, and the never went to go are 5 more higher being produce stunted child than higher educated mother. So this is the univariate, bivariate, and multivariate apps which I created for my daily data analysis task. So I think this will be very effective, and these are, if you want to so many analysis for this big data or large data set, evidence data set, that will be very effective. So finally, I will go to the slide. Can you see my slide?
Yes.
Okay. So From the findings of the study, in 2004, 51% under 5 children in Bangladesh were stunted, and 2022 had decreased 24%. This is a significant reduction over the 2 decades. And we also see the age, place of residence are had statistical significant association of stunting status and also its impact on stunting status in the past 2 decades. So the conclusion is the R is a greater for analyzing and visualizing data, and Shiny makes even better by allowing the creation of iterative and web-based dashboard and apps, because R created more logic and more code for the analysis. But this is the drop and down apps, so it is very important for the analysis. So thank you all.